All right, we're out here. It's hot as fuck. We're gonna do the placement test. This is a cold start drill, testing a new suppressor. 2.5 seconds is your part time. 3 shots into the 3-inch circle. All right, time was good, 165. Totally forgot about your height over bore.
No, I did.
So you can tell you haven't been on here in a while, so I'm gonna goose you on that one. All right, so that's a fail, right? Would you have even been in the circle had it been moved up? I think your left one would have been pulled. So it sounded smooth with the suppressor though. So got a mulligan, so we'll just work on that. Yeah, I didn't pick up the time. So that's what I'm saying. You got to get real close with this one. All right, so I got 2 on the edge. Grease ring is touching, so I'll give it to myself. I think it was under 3 seconds. I feel like it was under.
Yeah, it was. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. $258.
So just over time. All good hits. So 3 good hits, or actually 2 in the same hole and then 1 there. Or it hit another hole. Either way, all in the black. I could have shaved a little bit less accuracy for a little bit better time, but I'm happy with that. 5 yards. So this is not for official time. That's a good one. 206, all in the black. All right, so all in the black. That's how it's supposed to be done. So he can do it. It's just, you know, it's been a while. All right, so started getting centered up. If you saw me, I started pushing more to the gun. Stopped getting pushed around so much. Until then, I had those ones going off. Once I started driving forwards into the gun, they started centering up. So that's just a weak shoulder and a lot of movement pushing me back. Jason, what do you think here? Overall, pretty centered, bro.
Those flyers were, I went from doing...
You ain't got no flyers, man. Come on. So these are all technically would be an A zone, right? So you've got some height over bore. I noticed I was going height over bore a little bit, so I started aiming a little higher. Wasn't super worried about it, but otherwise everything is centered. It's opening up, centered. It's just a little bit of height over bore. So aiming here, hitting here, second shots. Otherwise, this is pretty solid. Too tight, right, with my dominant hand, and I think that was giving me some trigger freeze. And so what I did is relax the right hand a little bit and pulled in with more with the left hand and drove the shoulder. So didn't hit your clip, got really close to it. Right, so I had a little bit of the left and right wobble. All right, overall looking good. Did you feel like you missed any?
I feel like I pulled at least 1 or 2.
Like above the target? Like yeah.
No, not above.
Yeah, because they're all trending high, which is all good, right?
These.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot in the A zone. A zone would be in line with this here, and A zone is just
I did 8
in line
shots,
with this.
So I would assume it's all this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's good.
And I was up here.
Yeah.
In my hole, so I thought it would have been a little lower, but
yeah, maybe you get the point of impact shift with the suppressor, but otherwise this is good. This is solid shooting, so I would be happy with that. Gassy. I pulled 2, 1 a low right and 1 low left. It's the one I pulled here. 2 I called there and there. Otherwise felt pretty good. A little bit biased to the left. I know I re-zeroed it, so I think it's just me. And here, overall pretty good. You said you pulled a couple to the left. So,
which I think
that's it. These two, yeah, it's not bad though. Not bad at all. All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad.
Nah, it's a little bit close, but 5 yards back.
Yeah. But I mean, it's also 10.5.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine that on my fucking 16 inch. It's not gonna be a way softer too.
Oh, it'd be way softer on the 16.
Right?
Oh, that ain't bad. No. Back here, it's like here in the full unsuppressed and another bay.
Yeah.
Like in the bottom road.
Yeah, it's not bad. Even for me up here, it's not bad. And not how everybody tried to make it out.
Right. I think the longer barrel helps out a lot. Yeah, it's pretty soft shooting. Like it got the blowback a little bit.
Yeah, it has a little bit more push to it, you know,
yeah.
but
it's not bad. It's a smooth impulse. The gas isn't too bad.
No.
So, I think
as much as everybody shits on it, I know it's not the quietest, but I mean, my hearing's already kind of fucked here.
I think it's appropriate on a longer gun.
Yeah.
To put that on a short gun, no.
No.
For me, like I've got a shorter gun, so I wanted to get a bigger can. And that way it's still under 14.5 inch. So like the size wise, right? If you look at them, it's almost kind of the same setup, right?
Yep.
Just a couple, like an inch or two longer.
This is a 13-inch roll, so yeah,
So
13.7.
It'll make it a little bit longer than like it's basically a 14.5 with everything. Same thing with mine. Mine's like ends up being a 14.5, which is I think still acceptable.
It's comfortable. Once this goes on the other one, I'll get the Otter Creek Labs, and then it'll pretty much be on this one in the 10.5.
Yeah.
But for this, it does okay.
Yeah,
much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and you'll not want to go back to shooting unsuppressed. Like even the pistol will sound loud. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just a kind of a shooting comparison between the Huxwrx Ventum 30 cal can and the Dead Air Sandman K. Pretty different in the way they operate. The Sandman K is a little bit older. Ventum just came out here recently, maybe about a year ago. So just getting some range impressions and doing some training. Hopefully you guys found the video entertaining. Not a lot of information on this one. If I do some coaching, I'll do it in an adjacent video. Up next is going to be our video on working the handgun and my first time doing drills with a red dot.